Hey, what's up, guys? This is Sormo with Spice Guys TCG. Today we're going over whether or not you should start buying EB02 cards or EB03 cards.
Yep. And for this video, it's going to be a bit of a shorter one. And sorry, we kind of flipped the order this week with the market watch being a different day. Sometimes we're going to do that. You're just going to have to bear with us. Keeps you on your
Yeah, I mean, we
toes.
basically were like, this was only released last week, so we're like, might as well do it today when it's been a week since the release.
Yep. So let's get into it. The first one's a steal. If you're trying to play Uta, $11 for the secret is really not bad.
Yeah, no, I mean, legit the only deck you'd basically run it in, but it's a very good card, and $11 for a secret, not bad.
Yeah, I will be fully transparent. I think since the reprint for the summer has been announced, I can see this going a little bit lower, but at lowest, I imagine it'll be like $7 or $5.
Yeah, probably $5, unless they make Green Uda best deck in format.
Yep. But if you just want to get it now, I would not blame you. I would not blame you at all. Next, one that I think is a little bit more pricey. At least this is too pricey for me. I would only buy this if I'm playing a big tournament and I need to play Rosinante. Thoughts?
Yes, basically, if you're playing a Red Bull event and playing Rosinante, then I would run this card, buy this card. But other than that, I think you can wait.
Yep, I think you could definitely wait. Next card, we're going to talk about a mix of the rares and SRs. So this is an SR that we think is not the best, but even a not the best SR for less than $1 from a limited printed set, probably not going to get better than this.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a restand blocker that is also not removable by, well, not KOable by effects. I mean, that's a decent effect. It's just kind of not necessary for the decks you'd run it in.
Yep. But I mean, if you're also like a person like me that likes to get all the SRs in the set, I guarantee you the price will probably you can't really get better than sub $1.
Yeah.
And the next thing I want to highlight is this line of SPs are really gorgeous. And this one is the cheapest by far. If you collect SPs and you really like this line and you're a really big Tashigi fan, you could probably convince someone to get this to you for like $150, $130. And I think that's a very, very, very reasonable price for an SP from this set.
Yeah. Also, I mean, this picture doesn't do justice. The texture and such in person is insane.
Yep. So if you're a big Navy collector, really good pickup in my opinion. Next, we got an SR that is a little bit more than I'd like. This is, I think, a lot of the hype for the heroin event. It was $5, but I was a little unlucky I didn't get it then.
I don't think it's worth $13.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
You basically are playing this into Nami, this 5 cost, and it's just one combo you're basically playing. I don't see the hype of this card. I mean, it is very good in the VV deck.
Yeah, a good
but
card,
not worth
but not a
$13.
$13 card. This is definitely like a 5 or less.
Yeah, I'd be saying this is a $1 SR.
Yep.
Honestly.
I could see that. Next, we got the other card you comboed off of. Here's where we're going to talk about the rares a little bit. I don't think there is any rares that are significantly above $1.
This is the most expensive rare in the set.
Yeah. So sometimes in other EB sets we had problems, like the Zoro, for example, with the rare EB. That was PRB, but same thing. These limited run sets.
Yeah, I think a big one was EB01. People didn't realize these cards would become good, but then stuff like Finger Pistol shot up to $5 being just a rare. That's when issues came.
Yep. So I think it's definitely a smart idea to just get your play set of the rares. Anything that's sub $1, just rake it in and then just be chill. You don't have to spend as much money on the card game.
Yeah. Rares, you're totally good to buy right now.
Yep. Next, we got this one is a pretty decent deal for the SR. I was really thinking about getting this myself, but I have some events coming up, so I'll just see if I could trade for it. We got the Reiju, which is pretty much definitely a 4-of staple in the Saji deck.
Yes.
And if you like to bling out your deck, the alt art's really not that bad either.
Yeah, 26, not crazy for a really, really strong card.
Like a definite 4-of in Sanji for as long as Sanji will be played.
I mean, dare I say, just carries the deck.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. Next, we got another SR from the set. It's $1. If you want to play any deck that has the card, or even want to collect the art, I recommend it.
Piranha collectors, this is good time to pick this up. I think the alt's also similar to the Reiju alt in price, so
yeah,
not bad.
The moment a card hits $1 for me, it's kind of like, okay, I'm kind of like doing myself a disservice if I'm thinking about it not to get it.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty good effect in the decks you can run it.
Next we got this. It's the same story. It's not really being played in Boa right now, but it could be.
Yeah, if it's more of a blue boa, just mono blue boa, then why not pick it up?
Yeah. And if you get like 4 from a person, you can maybe pay them like $2 and they call it, and like, I don't know.
Yeah, people might just give this to you for free, honestly.
True. Next is one that's a little bit more. I promise you, this one is also going to end up in the dollar bin with everything else by the time summer
Yes.
rolls around.
Yeah, basically playable only in 2 decks, and only one of those is like really relevant.
Yep. So if you're really trying to pinch pennies, you can wait for this one. If you want to get it now, it's still sub $5, so I don't think you're insane either.
But yeah, no, if you're playing Sabo in any events, like if you haven't got your playset, buy it now. Like very cheap.
Yep. The next one is a bit of a perspective card. So in our video coming out later this week, we're going to be talking about the new Yellow Luffy deck. Another deck that gets buffed is Calgara. And I'm telling you, chat, we literally said the same thing a week before when this was at sub 20. And we were like, this is going to get a starter deck. It got pumped to like $90. This will
It's going down now, but yeah.
It's going down now. But it's probably never going to go back to like 18, 19 for a while.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to like get your alt leaders, get them when they're like 25-ish or lower for sure.
Yeah, I think Calgara also is the best, like gets the best support of yellow decks in OP15. Like the Sky Island Luffy, I think is very mid, and I think a lot of the support for that deck is just better in this deck.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely like this out of all the yellow decks because I love the yellow decks that are like a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, this is not like reliant on triggers at all.
This one isn't like a wall up trigger commander. This is more of a like beat your opponent's face in commander. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Next, we got another card for the new decks. This one is used in the new Brook deck, the Secret Luffy.
Yep, and that's probably why the price is so high. I mean, also because Red Green Luffy did decently at Nats and whatnot, but this Luffy is just an insane card. Like, it's basically 2 Dawn, 7k power because it restands 4 Dawn.
Yeah, I think this card its lowest was like, let me see, $10, I think? Yeah. So, if you can't get it at $10, then getting it at 20. Oh, wait, is this OP... This is the reprint in the summer, right?
Is it getting reprinted?
I think it's getting reprinted in the summer. So, if you're... It's OP13, right? Yep.
Yeah.
So, people of the channel, I have good news. This set will be reprinted in the summer. It's been confirmed by Bandai and by distributors. I know that for a fact. If you want to wait on this, you can, but there's no telling what the Brook support's going to do, the price of the card. I don't think 20 is insane, but it could go back down with the reprints.
Yeah, potentially.
We know that reprints are happening, but the distributors don't know how much they're actually going to get. So
you gotta just reprint 2 boxes, bro.
Exactly. Like the stores can get like 2 cases or stores can get 2 boxes. We don't know. We just know it's happening.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to hit a secret before they spike and you play Crocodile, or this is like basically only good in Crocodile, but this is like more versatile. This one, I think like you're more inclined to just get your copies while it's under $5.
Yeah, it's always potentially a slot in Mihawk. I mean, it's like the only deck you can run it. I mean, I don't get why Crocodile costs more when that's a worse deck and also only like basically playable in Crocodile, but
yeah, I also don't know that. Maybe because it's more mandatory, whereas this isn't mandatory in Mihawk.
Yeah, that's probably it.
But yeah. So guys, not the craziest market watch today. We just wanted to give you a quick update. Don't want it to be consistent. We don't want to leave you guys without the market watch videos for the week.
Yeah, just wait for most of your EB03 stuff unless you're like really competitive player.
Yep. And hopefully you guys have an amazing day. If you have any cards for next week, let us know and have a good one. Bye bye.
Peace.